Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon to all of you guys out there. Thanks for tuning into the channel today. I would hope that maybe you would know about me. If you don't, my name is Renee and I travel with my cat named Jake. We live full-time in our van and love our van life. This channel is mainly about everyday things that we would do in a van. This video is part 2. Part 1 I'll have linked up in here for you to watch. Part 1 is me doing a maintenance on my diesel heater. Getting into today's video, I had to remove one of my cupboards to install the heater that I did a maintenance on, and I ended up scratching my laminate floor. So I'm going to be changing 2 pieces of my laminate out. Let me get to it. So I'm going to replace this one and this one today, recut them, and that will be easy. I don't have to do any measuring because I can just use these ones as a template, which is awesome. So as you can see, I built my laminate floor in between the seats. Let me put the camera down and begin deassembling the floor for you. Pull my floor apart. I numbered all my planks so I know what order they go back in case I get them mixed up. So it's scratched here and chipped here. And then this last piece. One good thing about the way I did this floor is when I want to put in maybe some updating on colors and stuff, I have all my floor plan already cut out, so that's going to make it so much easier to do the second time around. So just making sure all the edges are cleaned up. Surprising how much dirt you can collect. Okay. And this is the second piece that's all scratched. So that'll clean up as good as I need it. I just gotta go get my jigsaw. bad for an Alpine. Okay, now I just gotta snap all the rest back into place. They're all numbered. Should be straightforward and easy. Now, these are the two that I replaced. Looking good. Now I just have to do a little bit of caulking around all the edges again and get it nice and bright. Wanted to explain how I did my subfloor for any of you who might wonder. I've drawn a picture. This is basically kind of the layout of my floor. Except my wheel wells. Just a minute here, let me see. Okay, there's my wheel wells. So what I had to do is I took 2x2s and I put 2x2s all the way around the perimeter of the van. Then I strategically placed all my 2x2s because one sheet of plywood would only go to about, say, there in my van. So I had 2x2 in the place where the edge of my plywood would end. So I had something to screw on. And then I would, then when I put the other piece of plywood on the other side, I would cut it down to fit here. And it also lined up right in the middle of that 2x2. And that way I had something to screw it onto. And in between each of these 2x2s, I put 1.5 inch hardboard insulation. And then once that was done, I put a piece of plastic to seal it off. I put silicone on all the tops of every 2x2, put the plastic down, and then I put my 1/2 inch plywood on top of that, screwed it in place. So that basically is my subfloor and how I did my subfloor. My subfloor is about 1.5 inches in depth, so it did take out some height in my van, but I'm glad that I put insulation in the floor because it really has paid off in the winter time. If you're not spending a lot of time in your van in the winter time, then really you probably don't need to do it. But where I am, I'm in a climate where I need to have as much insulation as I can, and I do spend all my time in my van. I'm glad I did it because it's basically the foundation for the rest of my van. It's just to put this screwed right into the floor. Everything is attached on my van and it makes it a bit safer. I just want to say to all my subscribers, thank you for helping me reach the 1,000 mark in YouTube land. Anyways, it's been a great week. I know this video is going to come out probably the week after I reach 1,000, but thank you guys for helping me reach that milestone. It's been a great adventure with you guys, and thank you for sticking by and watching my videos. It's just amazing. We have a little bit more ways to go to get monetized, but it's on its way, and it's just one more step towards that. So remember, go out there and be the best you. Give something of yourself to somebody out there in this world, and you never know the impact of that. So until next time, have a great day. I wrecked my floor.